sorry. Where are you going?
The spare room.
It was an accident.
I need some sleep.
Coral, I've got this pain.
Whose fault is that?
No, you don't understand. It's just suddenly started.
Believe me, Peter, I do understand. Too drunk even to hang your clothes up.
It's not that.
It is. I can always tell.
Well, you're wrong.
I'm not, but I would like to be.
I don't know what's the matter with me, but it's got nothing to do with drinking.
Of course it has.
Coral, I'm frightened.
Oh, stop it! Stop trying to make me feel sorry for you!
I'm not well.
I don't care! You told me the last time you stopped, it was for good. You promised me.
And I've kept my promise.
Well, I have bailed you out and listened to your excuses for years.
I've stopped.
You might believe that, but I don't.
What do I have to do to prove it? When I was drinking, I pretended I wasn't. Now I'm not drinking, and you want me to say that I am.
I need to get some sleep, and I would rather do that on my own.
You're full of the joys of spring. Good morning, young man.
Just thought I'd keep up my image. You won't believe how much more confident it's made me feel. Katrina's telling me I look 10 years younger. I know, silly.
Oh, well, if it makes you feel like singing at this time in the morning.
Oh, look, do you want me to run an iron over that?
Do you mind?
Not in the slightest. Only don't tell your father I've been ironing the shirts.
Will you do something for me?
What?
Could you get me another drink?
So you can spill it again? We're back at square one, Pete.
We're not.
It's all started again.
173 days. And tomorrow will be 174 since I touched alcohol.
You might be able to convince yourself, but you're not going to convince me.
Smell my breath.
I'm not your policeman. I've done everything I can. Cleaned up your vomit. Pretended not to count the bottles. God, I need a cigarette.
I haven't started drinking again, and I won't. Look, please, don't leave again.
You should have thought about that before. I knew this was going to happen.
I'm beginning to think you want me to.
You can do what you like. I don't care anymore. I've wasted enough of my life. Well, I'm not going to be your widow when you've drunk yourself to death.
Coral, I love you.
Honestly, you'd think Mac would be a bit more enthusiastic. I mean, it wasn't just a new haircut, it was a full works.
What, you mean he didn't say, could this beautiful woman really be my wife?
No, more like, oh, it's you.
Sounds like a typical dad response to me.
Yeah, well, at least some people were a bit more enthusiastic.
Sad truth is, if you want Dad to take any notice of the way you look, you have to break out in a rash.
Yeah, preferably with purple spots. Now, when I think how long it took me to decide which colour lipstick.
Is that new?
Yeah, part of the new wardrobe. A bit of colour for a change. Mind you, I'd have to win the lottery to get the clothes I really want. There you go.
Thanks. Better find a tie to go with this.
A tie?
Yeah, I'm meeting a potential client.
You are a dark horse.
Wish me luck.
I'll even cross my thumbs.
Have you got a spare box of tissues?
Don't do that.
What?
Just barge in. You nearly gave me a heart attack.
I have that effect on all the girls.
Oh, shut up.
And what side of bed did you get out of this morning?
This is my room, and I expect people to wait until I'm ready for them.
I checked and I knew you weren't with a patient.
That's hardly the point. Oh, take these and remember what I said next time.
What did she do? Throw those at you?
Almost. I guess it was a bad hair day.
Shows me. I'll have a word with her.
Morning. Well, what do you think? Am I still keeping up appearances?
Not bad.
Well, that's better than the grunt I got from Mac this morning.
No, I'm impressed. I told you that blouse would suit your colouring.
Well, I've toned down the blusher a bit. I didn't want to look like Luby Lou.
No, I've only one criticism. Give us a smile.
I don't know how long I can keep this going. I had to get up half an hour early this morning.
Oh, don't worry. It soon becomes routine.
Faith okay?
Yes, said she didn't sleep very well, that's all.
Bit unfair to take it out on poor old Ben.
Ever thought you were wasted making coffee?
At least this way I get it the way I like it.
Thanks.
Look, I told you I'd think about it, and I will.
Morning.
Phil and I had a great meal out last night.
Really?
Yeah, the oyster. We had the shellfish platter, could hardly finish it. Crab, scallops, mussels, the works.
Stop it.
Nothing wrong with seafood. Nice and low in calories. In fact, if you're thinking of going on a diet,
Who told you that?
well, it's no secret. Low in fat.
You should have seen the oysters. They were this big.
What's she talking about?
Oysters.
Is someone planning to spice up their love life?
You should try them.
I'm a vegetarian.
I still maintain your notes have got your age wrong.
That's nice of you. Oh, she's a marvel, isn't she?
Yes. Nothing wrong with her eyes or her hearing. Memory clear as a bell. Hope I'm like that if I get to 90.
Yeah, well, let's just hope medical science comes up with something.
Don't want to go losing those. Oh, hello. We were talking about your restaurants earlier.
And what would you care? As I remember, you were all for putting the boot in.
Oh, I'm sorry you see it that way.
What other way is there?
I was giving a professional opinion.
Well, we're turning people away in the restaurant.
Well, if you could get a bit of capital behind you.
I can't get a loan, thanks to you. I'd like to see a doctor. And not him. Oh, I bet he loves the power.
Well, you can see Dr. Carlyle, but you might be in for a bit of a wait.
It's not a problem.
That's half a stone heavier than I am at home.
Everybody says that. These are just more accurate.
Great, shatter my illusions.
Do you want to hear the upside?
If there is one.
They show up what you've lost far quicker than your bathroom scales.
Well, that's some consolation.
You don't need to lose weight.
Well, I just thought if I'd lose half a stone.
You'd feel even better.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I'm all for everyone feeling better about themselves.
Still, I don't suppose anything I do will make much difference before tomorrow night.
Sorry?
Oh, nothing. £1 a week. Just take a couple of months.
Can you bend your wrist for me? Okay, you don't need to say. You're obviously in a lot of pain. And you say you woke up with it this morning.
Must have been about 3 o'clock.
Nothing wrong before you went to bed? No. Well, the swelling's quite bad. Just hold out your hand for me. And it's just in the wrists and elbows. Nothing in the knees or feet?
Nothing. Why?
Well, it's not its usual manifestation. Traditionally, it shows up in the big toe, but it can affect the joints too. Mr. Oliphant, I think you've got gout.
Gout?
Oh, it's nothing to worry about. It's easily treatable.
No. Well, it's impossible.
Well, I'd like to do a couple of tests just to make sure.
I haven't been drinking.
Gout isn't always caused by drinking.
I don't know why I bothered to come here.
Mr. Oliphant?
173 days, and I haven't touched a drop. Not in a sauce, not in a trifle. If you were a chef, you'd know how difficult that was.
I believe you, Mr. Oliphant, please. Oh, and a lighter, please.
And a lucky dip, please, mate. Cheers.
I've just seen a patient of yours, Peter Oliphant.
Yes?
Doesn't he like doctors, then?
Some people don't like to hear the truth.
It says here he came to see you for a medical reference.
Yes, he wanted a mortgage to expand his restaurant. If I remember correctly, I reported that he had high blood pressure and a serious alcohol problem.
So they turned him down.
Well, I told them his blood pressure was under control, but his drinking...
He says he isn't drinking.
But if he's got nothing to hide, why didn't he want to see me? He was all over the place in reception. Why do you want to know?
Because I think he's got gout. And obviously he didn't want to come and see you because you stopped him getting his mortgage.
Well, I was just doing my job. And you know what alcoholics are like with sympathy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't do 8:30. It'll have to be earlier or later. Yeah. 7:30 is fine. Yeah. Look forward to seeing you then, Mr. Wilson. All right, bye-bye. Good. It's going to be a busy night.
Just the way I like them.
I've been thinking.
Oh, yes.
You've got a house.
I'm not going to raise money against it.
Well, Coral would understand.
I'm not going to risk my home.
I thought you believed in the oyster, that you'd do anything.
Within reason.
Stop being so damn cautious, man.
I don't want to get a reputation like yours for opening and closing restaurants.
I told you, that had nothing to do with running the restaurant. I just had problems with my suppliers, that's all.
You'd be waiting on tables if I hadn't come along at the right time.
Whatever. Anyway, you're late.
I have to go to the doctor.
What about?
None of your business. I'll get on.
What we could really do with is a copy of Vogue.
Katrina, before you get carried away.
Oh, I like the tie.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, if we carry on at this rate, we're going to have everyone looking like supermodels. What do you think of Kate?
Oh, it's taken years off her, hasn't it?
Get out of here.
Just in case your number comes up.
Oh, thank you.
What's she done to deserve that? Oh, look who smartened himself up.
I'm dressing to impress.
Yeah, he's got a meeting with some possible clients.
Big account.
Company's based in Leatherbridge.
Oh, so you're thinking of putting down some roots?
Who knows?
Well, Mark's just settled in. I mean, he could tell you the pros and cons of small-town life.
How would you feel about having your brains picked?
Fine. Go to the bar tonight?
You're on?
6:30?
I'll look forward to it. Wish me luck.
Well, don't you go giving away too many of our secrets.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Rather an expensive way to make fish stock.
Yeah, well, you do it. You think you can do any better?
Oh, I'd rather leave it to the expert.
Well, any time you want to put a spell in the kitchen.
You always say you don't want me encroaching on your territory.
Well, too right, I don't. I know what you're looking for.
What?
There isn't anything hidden in this kitchen. You'd know that if you spent more time in here.
You brought me in because I'm good with the punters.
No, I didn't realise that was all you wanted to do.
You might be able to cook drunk, but it doesn't go down well out there.
Which is why I'm on the wagon.
I turned this place around. It's one of the best seafood restaurants in the Midlands.
Because of the cooking?
Well, you didn't do it all on your own.
I was the only person who'd take you on after your business fell apart.
Don't make it sound as if you were the one doing the favours.
Yeah, well, I sometimes think you preferred it when I was drinking, because it gave you a chance to run things your way.
What I want to do is expand. At least 6 new tables. And why can't I do that? Because you screwed the medical.
Yeah, all right, don't rub it in.
You couldn't even get a loan for 25 grand.
Yeah. And with your credit record, you couldn't get a loan for 25 pence, so stop blaming me.
Temper.
Just get out and let me get on.
Faith, it's me, Ben.
Come in.
I just wanted to apologise for this morning. Are you okay?
Yes, I just had a bad night, that's all.
Any particular reason?
No, not really.
Well, if it's something that you lose sleep over...
Don't worry about me, I'm fine.
Really?
Ben, it doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
I'm just being silly.
Look, if there's something that you want to talk about, you know you can trust me.
Yeah, I do.
So, is there anything?
I'll tell you.
You wouldn't even listen.
He just insisted that he hadn't got gout, put his coat on and walked out.
Beats a morning of sore throats and varicose veins.
It didn't occur to me that he'd been drinking.
Is he on any other medication?
Mark had prescribed him bendrafluozide for his blood pressure. I didn't get the chance to ask him anything about what else he might be taking.
Well, diuretics like bendrafluozide can sometimes trigger gout. That and rich living. In fact, it used to be fashionable to have gout.
Disease of kings.
What?
Gout. Proof you can afford the good things in life.
Well, I should imagine he eats quite well. He owns the Oyster restaurant.
You're not still talking about Peter Oliphant, are you?
I ate at the Oyster last night. They're doing great business.
Did you see him? Did you think he'd been drinking?
No, it's his partner that does all the swanning around. Peter's always in the kitchen. If it's not caused by alcohol, have you thought of purines?
Seafood. It's right under my nose.
Some people can be very susceptible.
Oysters. That's certainly what I call rich living. Thanks, Helen. I think I'll go and pay a visit to the Oyster.
Coffee, please, Mark.
What are you smiling at?
Just thinking what a good doctor I am.
I bought the accounts.
How are they?
Good.
You don't have to sound so surprised.
What makes you do it? Why, when everything is going so well?
I wasn't drunk. We're not open. Oh. What do you want?
I wondered if I could have a word.
Why?
Well, you left in rather a hurry this morning.
What's this about?
She's a doctor. I went to see her this morning.
It might be better if we go somewhere more private.
This is Coral, my wife.
You didn't give me a chance to finish my diagnosis.
What was it?
Gout.
And you're telling me that you haven't been drinking?
Oh, I don't think he has. But I still think he's got gout.
So how did your meeting go?
I think they were impressed.
Did you get the job?
Let's just say I'm cautiously optimistic. Could be worth a lot of money.
Well, I didn't come here to talk about work or the delights of living in Leatherbridge.
Oh?
No. I want to talk about Faith.
I'm sorry?
Faith Walker works at Riverside.
That's all over.
Is it?
Yeah. To tell you the truth, she's not my type.
Really?
Look, I don't know what she's been saying to you.
Quite a lot.
I thought you came here to be friendly.
What gave you that idea?
Oh, well, I suppose I don't want anyway.
Is this working?
Yeah.
40 degrees.
Gets much hotter when we really start cooking.
How long do you spend in here in an evening?
More or less from now until we close.
Our last booking's 10 during the week, 10:30 at weekends.
So you could be in here for 6 hours. And how much do you drink during that time?
You wouldn't dare.
No, I was talking about water.
Don't really have the time.
So you work in a temperature of over 40 degrees for what, 4 or 5 hours? And you don't take in any liquid?
Why?
He's been sweating out pints in here each night and not replacing it.
He is always thirsty when he comes home.
I'm not surprised. You probably get home totally dehydrated, which means the uric acid isn't getting flushed out of your system in the normal way. That forms crystals that build up in the joints, causing gout. That's what's happened. It's been going on for some time, and last night it came to a head. That's when you felt the pain.
It was awful.
I can imagine.
So if Peter drinks more water,
It's certainly going to help. All you have to do is keep a bottle full on the side, and every time you go by, take a swig. It'll become habit. Now, as well as the water, we need to do something about your diet. Do you eat a lot of seafood?
he loves it.
Well, I'm afraid you're going to have to keep that for special occasions. There's an ingredient in seafood called purines. It's something else that contributes to gout.
Even if he hasn't been drinking?
Yeah.
So I've not been doing myself any favours.
Apart from getting yourself off the booze, no. Listen, while I'm here, I'd like to check your blood pressure and your heart just to be on the safe side. Is there somewhere where we can go and do that?
Sure.
I know what you did to her, Liam.
Who?
Faith. You raped her.
What?
Don't make me repeat myself.
It's rubbish.
I don't think so, Liam.
We had sex.
She said no, Liam.
I've heard enough. I'm off.
Before you go, you make sure you stay away from Faith, okay? Or you're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Who says?
I do, Liam.
You don't frighten me, big man. And I'm not going to sit here and be threatened by you.
Now, once you've got the gout under control, you'll be able to eat seafood again, in moderation. And I'd say your blood pressure's pretty good, especially given the sort of day you've had today.
Does this mean he'll get the medical reference he needs? Because once we get a mortgage, we're going to expand. Take down that wall over there and build a mezzanine with a glass roof. With the extra space, we'll fit another 6 tables in.
Well, you'll need to come back and see me in a couple of months, Peter. And then we'll see what we can do about convincing the mortgage company that you're dry.
Great. I'm sorry about this morning.
No, I understand. There's nothing worse than not being trusted.
Well, there's a meal on the house when you want it.
Oh, I'll hold you to that. I'll see you soon.
Bye, Doctor.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
I knew you could do it. We'll move the bar over to the side.
Shut up, Adrian.
Do you realise what this means? We can start planning again.
Well, I'm afraid my plans don't include you.
What?
When I get the money, and I will, I'm going to use it to buy you out. Oh, don't look so pathetic.
We're business partners. We're friends.
Friends? You wouldn't believe me when I said I hadn't been drinking.
Peter, I'm sorry.
If you were my friend, you would have listened to me. The only way I've been able to kick the drink is by admitting I was doing it in the first place. So, if I get that loan, your history.
What about all the work I've put in?
Peter's always been the one who's done the real work.
So, find yourself another partner who'll take you on with your credit record.
Oh, I might have guessed you'd drag that up.
I only gave you the job because nobody else had touched a failed restaurateur, and I wanted to give you a chance.
Because you were too drunk to know what you were doing. If I need backers, I can find them.
Good.
That was a big decision to make.
The big decision was to stop drinking.
I should have given you more credit.
Yeah, you should have. Excuse me.
I'm gonna stop again.
Good for you.
It was only tit for tat. I'm the stupid one.
Coral, you'll have to trust me. When Adrian goes, I'm going to be here with those drinks behind the bar, morning, noon and night.
Hello, the Oyster? No, I'm sorry, we're fully booked tonight. What about tomorrow? Yeah, we will have fresh lobster. Okay, can I take your name, please?
Leave me alone. That's what rapists are underneath it all. Cowards.
I've told you.
And I've told you, you stay away from Faith, you hear me?
Just get off my case.
You know what you are? You are scum. You can't even stand up for yourself. You're choking me! I haven't started yet. Get off me! Hey, let him go! Faith got what Faith wanted. You all right? What's he saying about Faith?
Nothing that you don't want to know.
What, has he done something to her? Mark, tell me.
I can't.
Why has he hurt her? Well, tell me, Mark.
He raped her, Ben.
What? He raped Faith?